Hey everybody, welcome to another class. What we're going to do now is we're going to work on part 2 when it comes to covering gangs. We're reading about them, learning the different vocabulary and everything associated with them. So I hope to see all of you in class, okay? And I'm also going to share with you those that want to know about how to get reservations, okay? Okay, so here you just go to verbling.com/get reservations, okay? And that's all you need to do. Okay, and then hello, Hawar, up there, okay? And hello, Liam. Welcome, Liam.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to another class. So good, good. So we're just going to continue that last class when it comes to gangs and so forth. So we'll continue that same one, okay? And hello, Ibrahim.
Okay.
Yes, teacher. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Ibrahim. Doing well. Good to see you again. Ibrahim, can you turn up your microphone a little bit so it's a little easier to hear you?
Okay, now how?
Uh-huh. Yep, that's better. It's better,
Okay.
so good. Good. Okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yep. Okay. Okay, and hey guys, give me 1 second. I just heard something. One second.
Okay, take your time.
Okay. All right. Hey, Raphael. Raphael. If I said it right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Good morning,
Hello.
teacher.
Yep. Good to see you again. And Titiana, is that right? TTI? I'm sorry, I'm so terrible with your name. Hello, Kathy.
Hey. Hi.
Hi, Kathy. Welcome to class. Is this your first class here, Kathy?
What?
It's okay. Is this your first class? Hello, Kathy.
Hi.
Hi. Is this your first class, Kathy?
Right? Yeah, that's right.
But Kathy, make sure you close the Verbling window. Just leave the Hangout window open.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you're hearing me twice. I think that's the problem. Okay? You look confused. Okay?
Yeah.
So Kathy, it's okay. Don't be nervous. Is this your first time on Verbling? Okay, we'll let you get situated, Kathy, okay? But just, you'll need to participate. So if you're too nervous, this is not a good place to be, but don't be nervous. Hello, Nadia. Hi, Nadia. Hi, Nadia. Can you turn up?
Can you hear me okay?
Yep. What's that, Nadia?
That Nadia you met 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Okay. All right. So good. Nice to see you again, Nadia. So Muhammad. Hi, Muhammad. Yeah, and Muhammad, your microphone might be muted. Okay. Make sure you unmute your microphone. Okay, Muhammad. And Maria? Hi, Maria. It's okay. Hi, Maria. Maria Del Mar. Okay. So no, not Maria, not behind you. Maria, you. Maria, not behind you, in front of you. Okay. Hey, Mon. How are you, Mon? Hi, Mon. Welcome to class, Mon.
How are you, Bret? Next.
I'm doing very well, Mon. Are you doing well?
Yes, I'm doing well.
Okay, good. Okay.
Bye
And
bye.
Haiwani? Hawani?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, Hawani. Welcome to another class. Muhammad, can you hear me now, Muhammad?
Yes. Do you hear
Hi,
me?
Muhammad. Yeah, Muhammad. Yeah, but turn off your camera. I think your connection is really slow. So turn off your camera. That'll probably help. Okay.
All right.
Okay. And yeah, you know what? Also, too, your connection's a little. It's not too good. It's not too good. So, Kathy, relax. Okay. But Kathy, listen. You have to participate in class if you're here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, Kathy, where are you from?
I'm from Thailand.
From Thailand.
Yeah.
Okay. Sawadee ka.
อ๋อค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
Okay, it's all right. I've been to Thailand a few times. Thai people are very shy, but you'll need to participate, okay, Kathy? Okay?
Yeah.
So just relax, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Now everybody here is an adult, so we all need to participate. It's okay to be a little shy, but don't worry. And let's see, one more person. Hello, Maria. Hi, Maria. Now she's frozen. Frozen in time. Okay, Maria, when you thaw out, please come talk to us, okay? So, hey, everybody. I'm doing part 2, okay? Part 2, where we're talking about gangs. We're talking about gangs that we have in the United States and so forth. So if you missed out on part 1, don't worry too much. We're just going to continue on, okay? And just continue reading here. All we're going to do is read and then talk about some of the words that we learn in here and so forth when we talk about this subculture, okay? I'm going to start this time right to left. So, William. Hi, William.
Hi.
Hi, William.
I'm
William, can you read for me? Can you read what's on the screen today? Gangs are virtually everywhere.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Gang selection. Today, gangs are virtual everywhere, in inner cities and suburbs. Sorry?
It's okay. And we, if it's coming in a little blurry, remember I gave you the link. Is it hard to read?
No, I can go. In small town, even Indian reservation. Scenes of gangs influence are everywhere. 2 tags of graffiti, shriek, a medless message of turf and masochism from sea to shining sea. While gang appear, T-shirts and baseball caps, baggy pants and bandanas have achieved critical mass acceptance in the marketplace, and the mind of young people has a defining aspect of today's school. Thousands of gangbangers make ends meet with drug dollars and other resort to other illegal ventures, while still others just hang in clubs or sit because they like the glamour of gangbanging. And gangbanging, as members refer to participation in a gang, is glamorous to some people. One reason is the influence of pop culture in recent years, as movies
and gangsta rappers have mistaken gang culture for all its worth, extending the influence of gang bangers far beyond the small city slums that gave them their start.
Okay, good, Wayne. And Nadia has a question. And Nadia, you have a very fair question. So there are drug dealers, okay? All right? And these drug dealers, what they do is they make drug dollars, okay? Okay? So what they're talking about there are drug dollars. Because when we say we make ends meet, that means that we are earning money so that we can feed ourselves and have shelter. It's an idiom. Very correct. So, okay, so these gangbangers, they make ends meet with drug dollars instead of a paycheck like the rest of us do, okay? And they have these illegal ventures. And by the way, if you guys have questions, please ask me, okay?
I
Please
have a question.
Go ahead.
Ventures, illegal ventures.
Yeah, so illegal ventures. What an illegal venture would be, okay, would be something like gambling, okay? Okay, so let's just put in illegal activities.
Ah, okay.
It'd be like the same thing. So, all right.
Okay.
So here's some right here. You know, heroin, ecstasy, cannabis, prostitution, illegal temp agencies. These are all types of illegal ventures that go into our illegal activities. Okay. Let's see. And anything else? Oh yeah. So here's the problem too. Okay, is in the United States they have glorified these gangster rappers. Okay. Yep. So and Nadia has their. So the gangs of New York. Same type of thing, Nadia. So I think the gangs of New York had. Wait, we might be talking about a different one. Yeah, actually, let me just take a look. If you're talking about the one that set place back in the 1800s, no, there were gangs back then, but there are different types of gangs now, Nadia. So now we have, like the East Coast, West Coast, gangster rappers. So now we have a whole different thing. So it's just kind of dumb how if you look here, right? So, hey, Mon, I don't know what's going on with your I don't know what's going on with your camera or your light, but it's going on and off, right? So yeah, so what happened is in the United States they had all these movies about gangster rappers. So Nadia was asking about a movie called The Gangs of New York. So let me show you a different one, okay? So if we look in here, I like The Gangs of New York, right? So this was a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. I call him DiCaprio. But yeah, this is the Gangs of New York. So this is the really old gangs that they had. These are Irish gangs for the most part. But now we're talking about now is, shoot, I don't even know what are some of the gangster movies. So Gangsta. Yeah, like this one here, Original Gangsters. You know, so this is a movie that's going to glorify all this that's going on. So they help to actually promote it. You know, okay. So, okay. So anybody else? Anything else on here? All good? Okay. So let's start up here. Okay. So, and by the way, if you have questions, please ask me. All right. Okay. So Kathy.
Okay.
So Kathy, and it's okay. Just don't forget to breathe, okay? When you get nervous, people forget to breathe. All right? So just relax. Go slow. Make sure that you're still breathing, okay, and taking in breaths. Okay? So go ahead, start reading here.
Okay. So what up today with street gangs? That's a complicated question because gangs are all the same and can be a lot of different things to the people who leaves their touch. In fact, gangs are
Complicated. Complicated enough.
Okay, and touch upon so many complex social issues is what it
Issues.
issues that they easier to exam ex, ex sorry
Examine. It's okay.
examine, okay, and understand by breaking up that central question into a smaller question and looking at them one question at a time.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. Kampunka.
Okay.
So good. All right. So yeah. So just relax. Okay. That's all that this class is. This is how easy this is, Kathy. So it's real easy, right? Okay. So you're doing fine now. You're doing fine. And I bet you didn't know that your teacher would know just a few Thai words either, huh? So anyway, but so let's continue on. So good job, Kathy. Good job. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So and hey, so Muhammad, just relax. I see you out there, Muhammad. But so just relax, okay? Relax. Okay, chill out. All right. So Raphael. All right.
Yeah.
So do you have gangs? Are there gangs in Spain?
I think, yeah, of course, there are a lot of gangs right now here. There is in neighborhoods like surrounding the cities and also in the little village, there are gangs. Not very much. That these gangs are not so much violent, but they are. Sometimes they are a kind of group for people to stay together, no more, and have an identity. For example, like I can say in this article, people who met themselves to be together like a group, but not with much violence right now in Spain.
Yep. Okay, got it. By the way, I'm just gonna mute you, Nadia, and mute you, Kathy. Just remember, guys, there's always a little bit of sound that's coming from you. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So, Raphael, can you continue on here with what is a gang? What is a gang?
Yeah. The pronunciation is gang. Could you repeat, please, teacher?
Gang.
Gang. What is a gang? That's a good place to start. The IBI defines as gang as a group of 3 or more individuals bonded together by race, national origin, culture, or territory, who associate on a continual basis for the purpose of committing criminal acts. That covers a lot of ground and includes a lot of people that most of us wouldn't normally consider gangsters. White-collar criminals, for example, probably a more useful distinction involves the different forms gangs can take.
Okay, so good. So stop there. So yeah, so this is the FBI that we have in the United States, the Federal Bureau of Investigations. Okay. Okay, so the FBI. So they're the ones that define this stuff. So in here, what they call a gang is people that are bonded or brought together by races, different things like that. Okay, different levels of income and so forth, and that's why they're brought together. All right. So let's see here. Okay, so let's continue on here. Yes.
May I have a question? Say a question.
Oh yeah, you can. May I ask a question? May I ask a question?
What is the meaning of white collars? Criminals,
Oh, yeah.
white collars. Is it white hands similar to white hands, or
no? That's it's okay. So I'll tell you. So what it is, if you have blue collar workers, okay, all right. So what a blue collar worker is is somebody who works in the dirty jobs, down in the factories, somebody who works on like a shipping platform, okay? And hey, Mohammed, listen, I don't mean to be rude, Mohammed. Just come to another class, use that link that I asked you, but please let me continue with class, Mohammed, okay? Sometimes you guys be a little overbearing in the chat. So yeah, so this is a blue-collar worker, all right? And then the management and so forth, they are white-collar workers. So they're the ones that are higher up, all right? So then we also have white-collar crimes, okay? So people in the banking industry, people in different things like that, different scandals, as opposed to blue-collar crimes, which are going to be people that are dealing drugs, different things like that, homicide, drug offenses. So that's the white-collar, blue-collar, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Good. By the way, guys, please ask these questions when you have them. That's what this is all about. Rafael, can you read just a little more? You really didn't have that much to read. Why don't you just read here? How many kinds of gangs are there?
Yeah. How many kinds of gangs are there? Gangs are as different as their members, but in general, they fall into one or three categories. Hedonistic gangs, mostly social groups. The main focus of these gangs is partying and getting high. Partying and getting high. Members may commit property crimes, but not usually as a gang activity. If they fight at all, it's more often for the right to party than to turf. Instrumental gangs. These gangs are more likely to commit crimes against property, car theft, burglary, etc., than crimes of violence against people. They may do drugs and deal them individually, but their main motivation is money, not power.
Okay, so good, so good. So yeah, so with this type of gang, these are just people that want to sit around and just do drugs and waste their time, right? Okay, right? So that's like the lower level gangs. Then you have these instrumental gangs. So what these are the people that are more like the mafia, things like that, where they want to make money, okay? That's their main motivation is money, okay? They just want money. They don't really care about if they are powerful or not when it comes to one gang over another, and they just want to just make money. That's why they get together, okay? All right, so good. Everybody's doing a good job. Nadia, can you continue reading here, Nadia, and start with predatory gangs?
Yes. Predatory gangs. Social predators commit the violent crimes, drive-by shootings, carjackings, and organized drug dealing, most often associated with gangs. They may use inhibitory drugs like crystal meth and crack, which can fuel a tendency toward violence and feed on the fear they inspire, using it as a means of domination and control. Although most gangs are a product of a specific neighborhood or locale, in recent years, a number of predatory gangs have gone national, establishing franchises far from their home bases. A prime example is the Jamaican drug dealing Possess, but the Los Angeles gangster nations, the Bloods and Crips, and the Chicago-based black gangster Disciples have also cloned sets throughout the nation.
Okay, so good, so good. So yeah, we were showing that earlier, right? The Blood and Crips. Okay. Hey, so Kathy, your microphone has to stay muted, okay? When you're not speaking, or otherwise it makes sound, okay?
Okay, okay. Yeah.
So it's muted when it's red. So turn it red, okay? That means it's muted when it's red, okay, Kathy? That way we can hear everybody else. Make the microphone red by pressing it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but Could you please correct some of my mistakes in pronunciation? I know that I read some words. I didn't read them right.
Yeah, and I understand that usually in these classes I don't spend as much time on pronunciation, okay? But I do have some pronunciation classes that I work on, okay? So I'll show you, Nadia, where they're at. And I usually repeat them every week. By the way, like I was telling everybody, if you want to make suggestions, you can make them here. So if you have a suggestion for a pronunciation class, please feel free. But Nadia, let me show you something else real quick here. So, and I haven't made my schedule for next week, but I try to be pretty good about making a schedule well ahead enough of time, but not all the time. Okay. So in here, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm all the way down here. Where am I? There I am. So yeah, what you can do is you can always look here to see what upcoming classes are.
Oh.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know why, but my my computer was just locking up. Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah, sorry about that. So it'll show you the ones that, see, this is until April 16th, in case you're wondering why nothing's on there. It'll show you the classes that are going on live, and also too, there's plenty of pronunciation. Okay, like here, actually, yeah, and here. Okay, and you can also suggest one as well. All right, but you guys can just track all that there. Sorry, didn't know my computer was going to poop out. So, so my point is, those classes are great classes to attend when it comes to that. So in here, so these are predatory gangs. So what they're going to do is they're going to get into these really violent type of crimes. So what they're more concerned about was when we're looking at the turf wars, okay? So the Blood and Crips have what they call the turf wars, okay? All right, where they're trying to fight each other and so forth over different different things, okay? And let's see here, okay? So franchises. Can somebody tell me what's a large food franchise? Does somebody know what they are? A franchise?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. I think when this is a brand, but there are a lot of many subsidiaries that they make another shop with the same name in other countries, in other cities.
Yep.
Could be.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, so what they've done is they just allow them, just like McDonald's, Burger King, all these different franchises. They've almost done the same type of thing with these gangs. That's how they spread out. So Nadia wants me to say something in here. So Black Gangster Disciples. Okay, I think that's the first time I've ever said that in a class. Okay, so let's kind of continue on here. So they've spread out through these franchises. Mon, can you read this, Mon? How many gangs are there? Okay. Mon. Hello, Mon! Oi, Mon. Okay, Ibrahim. Good, Ibrahim. How many gangs are there?
Yes, teacher.
Can you read this? How many gangs are there?
Okay, now I read it.
Thanks.
How many guns are there? That's hard question to answer. Mostly, do the security of guns and differently of factoring in all middle class crowd and gangbangers one builds on the street posing as gangs and gangbangs beggars. Still, one recent survey set the number of U.S. gangs at about 23,000, with an estimated membership of 656,000. That seems about right if you figure in estimate by the Los Angeles Direct Attorney's Office, which put the number of gangs in LA County alone at 1,000, with many as 150,000 members.
Wow.
Continue.
No, it's okay. Let's just think about this, okay? So remember, there's wannabes, okay? Like a gangbanger wannabe. So a wannabe is somebody who is not they want to be like something else, okay? So gangbanging, wow.
But all this number in the US or other countries?
I'm sorry, say that again?
This number of gangs.
Oh, this is in the United
Gangs,
States.
this is,
Yep. This is in the United States. This is pretty crazy, huh? Okay. So, I mean, how many people are in gangs? So, yeah, so these are wannabes. So these aren't real gang members. They're making different gang signs, different stuff like that. Pretty dumb. But can you guys believe this?
It's real number, teacher?
Say that? Yeah, it's a real number. Yep. Yeah. Isn't that unbelievable? You know, you have the richest nation in the world, and you have like something like that.
This is very huge numbers.
It's very what?
Very huge number. It's huge number, yes.
Yeah, it's very surprising. It's very unbelievable. Okay, you know. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty sad that you have a country with all that money and all the power, and yet people are kind of rotting from the inside. Okay, the country's kind of rotting from the inside. Hawani, can you? By the way, guys, continue to stop me if you have questions about any of the words. Go ahead, Hawani. Can you? Or pardon me, Hawani.
Yes.
Go ahead. Why do people join gangs?
Okay. Why do people join gangs? For a lot of reasons, but mostly because gangs feel a need, or appear to, that isn't being met in members' lives in some other way. That need can be any one of a number of individual drivers, but more likely it's not of need. So pervasive and so unmet that the person would probably even have a hard time untangling all the strings. Still, that the most common factors that pull people toward gangs include poverty. For many inner-city kids, gangs are one of the only available ways of making money. It's no coincidence that gangs surged in the 1980s as the number of decent jobs in the inner city declined. Emotional needs: a number of factors, including overcrowding, single-parent or even no-parent families, and poverty, make it hard for many young people to have normal ego needs met, including the need for status, excitement, and power. Gangs and gang ritual and
Camaraderie. Yep.
camaraderie satisfy those needs, at least in part.
Okay, so good. Good. No, it's good. Okay. And Raphael, let me ask you something, Raphael. When it comes to these emotional needs,
Yeah.
this sounds about right, right? When people come from homes that are broken like that, you know? So people's emotional needs. So the feeling of being part of a group, part of a status, different things like that. Okay? So these are why people join gangs. So I mean, why would you want to live a life like that unless there's a lot of bad things in your life? So poverty as well, not being able to have jobs, not being able to find jobs, that'll put you into poverty. Poverty is one of the biggest problems in the world. Okay. Okay. So Abdul,
Sir,
can you read for me here? Protection. So we're continuing on why you would join a gang.
sure. Protection. In many ways, gangs are the human equivalent of safety in numbers. Herd survival mechanisms seen throughout nature, but gangs do more than just protect numbers. They drive up the ante. So it's gonna be ante or ant, sir? The T will be silent or no?
Anti.
Ante. So high that challenges to members are reduced. Social support. Gangs are social structures in places where there are few competitors, and even though they are based more on tribal values than family values, the feelings of belongings that gangs provide is one of the strongest ties binding numbers. Also, gangs are so entrenched in some areas that membership is now a family tradition. Kids join the set or pose or crew that their father or uncle or cousins joined
Yep.
before them.
Yep. So good. So yeah. So that's like it's part of the family. So if your uncle is a gangster, you're probably gonna be a gangster as well, right? Okay. So some of this protection. So we all need protection. If we look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. Okay. But here's some of the things that we need. And if you look at this over here, these are also things that these gang members provide, right? So if you have poverty, okay, then what you have in here is you have food and water, different things like that. And then you get the shelter, different things like that. Security in here, all right. So if we look at security, protection, same type of thing. Social support, where you have friends, family, different things like that. Okay. Also, when you're dealing with emotional needs, you have your self-esteem and everything else. So, and by the way, these Maslow's hierarchy of needs, very, very good to look at. Very good to look at. Not that you have to take all of it for exactly the way it is, but definitely a good guide. Okay. Okay. So we'll continue on here. Let's see who's next. All right. Somebody else join us. Hello, Taya. Hi, Taya Nakwa.
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Hi, Taya. Taya, can you turn up your microphone a little bit?
Yes, sir. Yes, teacher.
Yep. Yeah, increase the volume on your microphone more, please.
Yes, I will. Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you try a little bit more, Taya?
Yeah.
A little bit more, just a little bit, please, pretty please.
Yes, sir. Now is it?
No, it went down again. Make it go back up, please.
Okay, I will try.
Hello, Taya.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, no, you made it go down, Taya. It's even harder to hear you now. It's okay, Taya. I think you're in my tongue twisters class before, right? Okay.
Yes, teacher. Now how is it?
That's okay. Leave it the way it is. I'm afraid if we keep playing with it, it'll get even worse. Okay. So hi, Taya. How are you?
Yes. Yeah, I'm fine, sir.
Good. Weren't you in one of my classes? I think you're in a tongue twister class before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Taya, can you read what's on the screen here? And make sure you read it plenty loud on why are gangs so violent. Go ahead.
Yeah. Why are gangs so violent? There are a lot of answers to that question. including a lengthy analysis of what happens to people in overcrowded, hostile environments who have next to nothing and virtually no chance at improving their status. But
Hey, wait. Hey, where's this Zora? Hey, Taya, somebody muted you, okay? Hey, Taya, somebody muted you, okay, Taya? Taya, we can't hear you because somebody muted you, okay? Hello, Taya.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
here.
yeah. Wait one moment. I know. So, Zoran Bao. Hi. So, Zoran Bao. Yeah. So don't mute people, okay? All right. That's not a good idea. Okay. Taya, can you continue on, please, and please start reading here. But the fact is, go
Okay,
ahead.
sir. But the fact is that gangs have always tended towards violence. It's part of what happens to individuals in groups, especially losing structured groups that prize toughness and the ability to fight and command respect. Still, violence is one thing, murder is something else. And gang violence has never been deadlier than it is now. Thanks to drugs and guns, they have pushed gang violence into the stratosphere over the past decade as gangs have warred over the drug trade with assault weapons and other deadly firearms.
Okay,
Not
good. No, good. Yeah, so this is the main thing, right? Drugs and firearms. There's so plenty. There's so many of them in the United States, okay? So that's what these gangs have. They have these drugs and firearms and everything just all mixed up in one, okay? So you have people on drugs with weapons. That's not good. So that's why there's so much violence. That's one of the reasons why. And again, it says that there could be many reasons in here. Okay, so it's also these people, they prize toughness, so you have to be really tough. Okay, and you have to fight to get respect. Okay. All right, let's continue on here. Okay, so let's see here. So hello, Liam. Can you read again here, Liam? Not all
Yes.
gang related. Not all gang related.
Yes.
Yep.
Not all gang-related violence is drug-related. True. In fact, probably a majority are simple fights over everyday events that go over the top. The primary sources of conflict are
Primeval. Yep.
primeval, third status, respect, revenge, and instigating incidents can be as minor as a bump or even making eye contact with the wrong person in the wrong frame of mind. But when justice is meted out with a Deuce 22 caliber pistol or a Tech-9 semi-automatic 9 handgun, it can set in motion wars that play out for months over even years, and that issue for eternity, when the original transgression is all but forgotten. In fact, one war between rival Crips factions in Los Angeles was traced back to a conflict over a junior high romance. Before it was over, some 2 dozen people had been killed in the crossfire.
Okay, so good. So yeah, so again, not all of this gang-related violence, so violence because of gangs, is all deal with drugs. So a lot of this is just primeval, like it means, okay? All right? So primeval are just like the things inside your regular human psyche, okay? So primeval. This is at the lower operating level of a human being, all right? So turf, so land, status, to make sure that you look higher up than other people. Respect, people don't bother you. And revenge, if somebody does something wrong, then you give them revenge, or you show revenge. Okay, all right. So good. So okay. So let's read in here. Okay. So it's back to you, Kathy. So Kathy.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mm.
It's okay, Kathy. Go
Okay.
ahead. Our gang members were saving.
Okay. Our gang's members were saving. Yes. In spite of their tall guys and best girl posturing, it's important to remember that gangs members are guys, or at least started out that way. Some did have much of a choice, or did know they did when they were coming up. Gangs were like the boys' club or the bar in the um, neighborhoods,
Mm-hmm.
and they joined because it gave them something to do and a place to be. They did kids to community they were born into, and they did choose the poverty and squalor, or allow them. Kids would join gangs are often just trying to adapt, and if anything, they are only guilty of obeying the laws of survival. That doesn't mean gangs members ought to be excused for similar acts. What's wrong is wrong, pride and crimes, particularly crimes of violence, should not go un, un,
Punished. Okay, so good.
unpunished. Okay.
Good, Kathy. See, again, really that simple, okay? Hello, Juan Mi Nadales.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, Juan?
Well, and you?
I'm here. Where are you? Where are you from, Juan?
I'm from Spain.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Rafael's from Spain, too. Rafael's been here on Verbling for a long time. Is this your first time on Verbling?
Yes.
That's good, Juan. Very good, very good. I'm glad that you're learning English on Verbling. This class is almost over, but can you read for me? Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here you go. So just read here. Go ahead. Start out. How do we do that? Go ahead, Juan, and take your time. Don't be nervous. I'm sure you'll do well. Go ahead. It's okay. So hey Juan. Hey, are you a little nervous? It's okay. It's all right. Why don't you just listen into the class for now then, okay? But you did a good job of coming on here, okay? All right?
Okay.
There's only a few minutes left, so now just listen in, okay? All right? And Juan, are you taking English in school?
Yes.
Okay, good, very good. Your English sounds very good. I can hear it. It's very clear, okay? So that's good. That's good. All right? And let me see here. Let me just check on one thing. Yeah, so we're getting towards the end. So let's wow. So let me get rid of some of this since Juan's here, just to make it a little cleaner. Okay, so let's read some of the lingo here. So Raphael, dis. So these are some of the terms that they use.
This.
Mm-hmm.
This. So disrespect or this I can see properly. Disdain for. Front of.
No, it's okay. So if you diss somebody, if you disrespect them, okay? So that's gangster terms. So Raphael, if you told me you were going to meet me for dinner at 8 o'clock tonight, and I never showed up and I never called you, I will have dissed you.
Yeah.
Okay, read the next one, Rafi.
Yeah. Front of. In your face, confrontation or challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's when people fight each other when they come, face to face. Yeah. So they're right in your face. So these are all in a nice way, but the gangs are in a bad way, right? Okay. So so good, good, Raphael. One more G.
G. Fellow gang member.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A companion, a mate. No?
Hey, Mon. There's an echo coming from you, Mon.
Sorry.
It's okay, Mon. And Mon, there's only a few minutes left. You've been in these classes before, Mon. So just a few minutes left, okay? Raphael, so G, fellow gang member, right? So that's when people say there's an expression called, hey, I'm sorry, Mon, but I just want to just finish this class, okay? All right? So just, he's been in so many classes here. I don't know why he's doing that. Raphael, so we say like G money, that's an expression, G money.
G money.
Okay? Yeah. So that's when your fellow gang members, you call them, hey, what's up, G money? Okay? All right. And of course, I don't talk to people like this. Nadia. Can you read this next one here? Hard.
Hard.
Yeah. So tough, merciless. So we also have like hardened criminal. And Nadia, there's an echo coming from you too. Make sure you don't have the gurgling window open, okay? All right. So we say somebody's hardened. Okay, like a hardened criminal, for instance. Okay.
Sorry, teacher.
Go ahead.
I can see it from your screen. Can you give me the link of this?
This one here? Okay.
Anything.
No problem.
Yes.
Let me do one thing. Let me see if I can get it back. Okay. So Nadia, the next one here, heart.
Heart.
So like courage, right? Okay. So if a gang member has heart, they have courage. What does courage mean, Nadia? What do you define courage as?
Bravery.
Yeah, bravery. Somebody who's not scared. Okay. All right. And then here, let's go down a little bit more. So this next one, juice. Juice, it's respect. And what about you, Nadia? What do you consider to be respect?
When someone says a silly thing, but I know that it's not he or her mistake, and anyway, I keep listening to this person and I show my respect to them.
Good, Nadia, very good. And Nadia, what's that, Juan? So, hey, Juan, can you read this screen? Can you see the screen or no?
No.
No, okay, no problem then. So, Nadia, what about jumping in, courted in? You see that?
Oh, it's something like Masons used to do. They initiate a new member. There is a special procedure.
Yep.
A new member has to go over this procedure. It means that this person is initiated.
Yep. So you have all different sorts of initiation. We see some in the military, We see some of the tribe, right? Okay.
Right. How do you pronounce this group of people? Masons? Masons?
You mean the Masons? Masons?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they would go through a initiation as well, right? There's a lot of conspiracy theories behind these guys, right? Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Yeah. Who knows what's real? Like they say, Nadia, believe only half of what you see and nothing that you hear. Okay, that's always a good expression.
100% agree with you.
Yeah. Yep. Ibrahim.
In Bible, you know, it is said, don't believe your eyes. Sometimes you can't believe your eyes.
Yeah. Yep. Well, there's a good book on that too. When you start believing with your thoughts and things like that. And I'm definitely not a highly successful person, but Malcolm Gladwell wrote this, and you can have your own success when you start to kind of work like this and kind of do and think like this, because it really sets you at ease. You don't have to analyze so much.
Thanks for sharing. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That book I really enjoyed. Actually read it in China, and helped out a lot. Okay, because obviously when you're in China, if you're not speaking the language, you have to rely on your senses, right? Okay, so that's why that book was so important, in case you're wondering the relation. Ibrahim. Hi, Ibrahim.
Yes. Yes.
Can you read this? Kicking it.
Chicken it.
Kicking it. Mm-hmm. It's where you're like hanging out, right? So do you ever kick it with your friends on the weekend?
Smoking less not needed from IC's pack.
Say that again.
Checking it is writing kicking pack.
Yeah, so it's just when you're hanging out with your friends. So if you're hanging out with your friends, Ibrahim, you're kicking it. Okay? You're just hanging out with them. Mm-hmm. Okay, so good.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
It's okay. It's all right. So Ibrahim, can you read this next one here? Mission.
Mission Gendry-related incursion enemy territory.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So that's when you have these turf wars, and when you go on somebody else's turf, it's called a mission. It's called a mission. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And the next one, move on. Can you read this one?
Move on. A challenge of physical attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you put a move on them. So you try to attack them, right? Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And Hawani, can you read this one here? Nation.
Nation. Sorry, just can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Nation, regional or national gang confederation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So a confederation. So this is, like a whole big group of these guys all spread out. When we were talking about franchises, they'd be part of this, like a franchise or confederation. And then go ahead, Hawani, OG.
OG. Original gangster, founding or long-time member.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's somebody who's been there for a long time. Maybe they founded the gang or whatever, okay? Okay, so good. So good. I realize this is first time for a few of you, so good job. Yep. Okay, so good. Yeah, so hey. Yep. Okay. So see, Kathy, it wasn't that hard, was it, Kathy?
Sorry.
It was okay, but that was easy, right, Kathy? So no problem. Hey, Slim, you missed the class. Raphael, okay.